No one wanted to give me a chance back then.
So excited right now, circuit squats right now, leg day, no one's ever excited for leg day, but I actually enjoy leg day more than chest day, so yeah. So I like to keep this a secret, but this is the greatest advice you're ever gonna hear ever. This is gonna be the greatest advice, which is simple. It's simple, but the reason why it's so great, this advice, is because no one actually does it. And it's just be yourself. Not just be yourself, but don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't care about what these people genuinely got to say about you. And don't look for comments from other people. I've been seeing it a little bit recently. Some of the fitness creators, they look for comments from other people to make them feel better. But none of these comments are genuine. They're just there because, they do it back to each other. They give each other comments. So I never do any of that type of stuff. I don't even look for any of that type of stuff. I'm literally, just doing my thing. But just in general, just be your natural self, because that's what's gonna really grow you. You know what I'm saying? There's always an audience for everybody. There's 8 billion people, right? Is that true? 8 billion? Yeah, right. Over 8 billion people in this world. I don't think you are comprehending how much that really is. Let's say, for example, my whole hometown see my content. They're like, oh yeah, it's so stupid. Yeah, this, that. That's 1,000 people, right? Let's give a crazy high, for example. Let's say in your town, you have 5,000 people. 5,000 people are actively calling you stupid, saying this, saying, oh yeah, that guy's corny. That's 5,000 people out of 8 billion people in the world. That's less than 0.00001. That's nothing. Imagine 10 people every single day when you get up in the morning are just clapping your face. Or not clapping your face, but clapping me yeah, you're up this morning. Good job getting up this morning. That's what posting content is. You have those small people that are actively clapping for you. And that only happens if you're your natural self. If you put on this image and you put on a bunch of product and be alright guys, so here's my pull-up, and look, you contract on the top and you pause the top, and right here, that's very good pull-up, and afterwards I feel very great. And here's me at the vlog, they're recording their vlog, right? And they're they just post on Instagram a 2-minute vlog, and I'm alright guys, so that was a really good lift today. I feel very tired, but it's these days that matter the most, because when you push through it, when you're tired, that's where that's where the real progress comes from. And that's why you should work with me. I don't really know. Something like that. Something generic. Being alright, so that's why you never give up on your dreams. Because dreams are big and you can do anything if you set your mind to it. Just some generic basic thing. I'm gonna be honest, that sounded a lot like me. But I do it because I just some of it. But I'm just being my natural self. Of course, you can be your natural self and say that exact same thing, but in a way where they're sounding completely professional, and and they get afraid to hurt somebody. I had a video where I made a really big mistake. I said this was a huge upset, and it was not an upset at all. And dudes were clowning me in the comments, and I was yeah, you got me. Let's put the laughing emoji. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You got me. I'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? You got me. And just the reason why it's so good to be your natural self is because when you're your natural self and you're just talking and doing whatever, if you're making the viewer or whatever it is, let's say for example your friend group, or for example if you're just putting on a person a mask on, they're only going to want that mask. They're only going to want what you can bring to the table. But if you're your natural self and you're just doing whatever, people are going to message you no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It's and that's the whole thing with this as well. For me, I could just be my natural self, and I always have people, there. I mean, hopefully on the long form videos. I mean, on the short form videos, I got a lot of people. I got a lot of and that's good. The fact that I'm doing the way I'm doing the short form videos, but I'm not posting meme content. Be like, oh yeah, with me and bro, say we're gonna do a light spar, and then we're gonna and then we just play some intense music, and we start doing that weird thing. I'm not doing that type of stuff. I'm not doing that because that's just stupid. It helps get a lot of views and stuff like that, but that's not the following that I want. I want people that watch me because for me and for a wrestling audience, like an actual proper wrestling audience. I don't want some kids that or be ha and looking for me for laughs, because I'm not gonna always bring those laughs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyway, so the reason why I haven't really talked about my lift was because it was another deload day. I did Zerker squat 185 for 3 reps. No, 195 for 3 reps. Farmer carries 225 for 20 yards. I probably did a lot for farmer carries. I probably should have done a lot of that. Probably should have dropped it way more. I don't know why I did a lot for that, but when I say a lot, that's usually not a lot, but I'm doing a deload day, so I'm trying to do 50% of all my lifts. Then leg extensions, I did 100 pounds, and single leg curls, I did 40 pounds. So that's why I feel so great right now, because I just did nothing this entire. Because you need a deload week to recover your bones. Because my knees are starting to hurt now, my elbows are starting to hurt because I've been lifting heavy and not taking a break. And yeah, really, so really just focus on being your natural self and just enjoying everything. And if you ever have to put on a mask when you're around somebody, that's not the person you want to be around. It's weird as well. I'm rambling, and you don't want to hear my rambling. So that's that. I'm gonna end it here because I'm not gonna ramble for the next 10 minutes. I got nothing else to say really. I'm just very exhausted. And yeah, just always be thankful to have the opportunity. Don't always be I'm sorry for yourself. Everyone's got a story. You'd be surprised, about it. A lot of people hide it really, really well. Of course, there's some people that, are living that natural life, happy life, and not really anybody actually. You'll really start to realize how unhappy a lot of people truly are, It's not unhappy. There's a lot of people that want to put you down, but you can't focus on that. Like I'm saying, there's 8 billion people in this world. If you can get if you can get 0.001% of those people to follow you and like you, that you're seen as successful. And don't care about being seen as successful, you know what I'm saying? I can't even say it right now. Why am I starting? I don't know. I'm all over the place. But yeah, that's really that. So today I'm thankful for the dirty bulk, and the reason why I'm thankful for the dirty bulk is because when I dirty bulked, it changed my life. Before, I cut all the way down to 170, but when I cut all the way down to 170, my arms were very skinny. I was very skinny. A lot of people thought I was always skinny my entire life. I wasn't. A lot of people didn't know my before situation. So when I actually dirty bulked again, I put on so much muscle so quickly. At the time though, I looked horrible, and everyone's like, oh yeah, this dude's fat and everything. But I didn't care. You see, at the time, everyone's like, oh yeah, look at this guy. He looks horrible. But now, I'm a lot more stronger and everything. And it helped me so much, put on so much strength so quickly because I started lifting late. But without that dirty bulk, I don't know where I'd be. I'd probably be benching 185. I mean, no, I was benching 185 when I was 170. So I'd be benching a lot more, but not as much. Well, not lifting as much as I can right now. Bench press doesn't matter for wrestling, but yeah, I'm thankful for that.